Literally sacrificing my bedtime for this because I'm gonna start going to bed early, but at least one video of the game.
January 29th. A new year and a new adventure with the perfect
Okay,
Chevy
pause. Just quick catch up. Watching the game, I'm just like, as women, we sacrifice so much, and men love to give us hell. Honestly, that's why I'm just like, for example, right? I'm currently on season 4 right now. Okay, I'm currently on season 4, but for example, Jason Pitts from the pits of hell. Yes, nigga, stingy nigga. At least, and you know what's so funny? People love to compare Jason to Julius from Everybody Hates Chris. Julius, he was definitely, you know, cheap as well, but he was still a family man. He was still, and I mean, Jason too was like a family man, but I feel like Julius was a little bit on the more higher octave, maybe because Rochelle ran him and he didn't try to run her. I think with Jason, it's like, not only is a nigga stingy and cheap, he also wants to control Kelly, and it's just like, sir, don't even get me started on Derwin and Melanie, why the fuck would you give up practicing? You have your doctor license, wonderful, but you need to be in practice. The sunbeams ain't that serious. The sunbeams ain't that important. And I mean, I get it, your man is like the star of the motherfucking team, so I get it, you gotta be more proactive, more involved for sure. But sweetheart, I watched an episode where she was like the sunbeams, they were doing an event for like younger girls. I guess they were like troubled girls, whatever. And Melanie was being standoffish to one of the sunbeams' wives. Is it Darnell, his wife? And like, she was the one that slept with all the players, including Derwin, Malik, Jason. And Melanie was being like standoffish to her because like she was basically kind of like treating her like she's a hoe and like just a video vixen, and just like slept her way into the relationship. And I'm just like, Melanie, you are over here trying to make it seem like this girl doesn't have anything to offer, but what are you doing besides just being a trophy wife? So it's like, you're both in the same place, you're both in the same position. But anyways, back to Melanie and Derwin. I'm just like, why would you give up your relationship? And then this whole thing with like, their whole dynamic was just so fucking messy. It's like, you leave a nigga, you and a nigga fall off, then he goes and knocks up another woman, and the woman decides to keep the baby, right? Because she's entitled to do that. But then you end up playing this whole games of charade, and then you end up going back to him, and it's just like, but yeah, you end up leaving him, and it's like, you get back together, and it's like, then you have the whole baby mama drama, and it's just like, me personally, no. Like, you weren't married to the nigga. Yes, you love him, you have love for him, but it's like, you're not married to him, you don't have kids with him. Bitch, go, run, go and live your life. Yes, you moved to a whole new city, maybe in a whole new state, I don't know, but you moved to a whole new city with this man, you know, you're in love with him, and things were tumultuous, but why stay in a relationship with a man that's having a baby with another woman? And it's like, it's doable, don't get me wrong. I mean, that's what floats your boat. Obviously, that's what floats her boat. But it's just like, no. And it's like, women, we give and we give and we give. I don't remember exactly what episode it was, but I remember watching an episode. I was just like, damn. I think it was the episode where it was like, oh my god, I remember what episode it was. It was an episode where it was like Melanie and Derwin got married, and Melanie and during their wedding ceremony, they Janae literally has the fucking baby. I'm like, oh, go figure, right? And so Melanie's like, no, it's okay, just go. And of course Darren is like and you know, Melanie just like, I'm just like, bitch, on your fucking wedding day. Mind you, the whole wedding was so fucking stupid, because I'm like, why? The only reason Melanie was pressed to even get married in a rush was because Darren was about to have a baby, and she's literally competing with a fetus, or maybe he wasn't a fetus at that point, but you're literally competing with the fucking baby that hasn't even been born yet. Which honestly, you were really competing with Janae, because she was the first one to give you a child. So it's like, okay, you're trying to one up her, but it's just like, at that point, you're already far gone. Because now you're rushing a wedding. Your parents don't even approve of this nigga. Like, you and your parents' relationship and Darren, it's just a mess. It's a shit show. And so it's like, you're rushing this wedding. You didn't even get to go shopping, wedding dress shopping in New York with your mother. And granted, your mother hates Darwin, but still, like, you didn't even give them a chance to come around. But most importantly, you rushed the marriage. And I mean, it's like, why are you competing with the baby? Let alone, why are you competing with Janae? And you already know. And it's like, looking back at it, it's like, to be fair, Darren did start this domino effect, because he literally cheated on her with motherfucking what's that girl name? But he cheated with homegirl literally from season 1. So that's what started the whole domino effect. But it's like, these niggas. And then also too, when Kelly's boyfriend, or her ex-boyfriend, and Jason got in a fight because the ex-boyfriend was a fucking weirdo, and Jason punched the shit out of him, and then they end up in court. And then it's like, Kelly goes to court to support Jason, and you know, she's like, obviously, like, she still has feeling for him. She's like, oh my god, you know, I'm here supporting you. He's like, yeah. And then he ends up like, oh well, you know, I gotta go. And he ends up going to, at the time, his girlfriend Camille, and Kelly's just standing there distraught. And it's just like, you see? And I mean, granted, it's not like Jason was obligated to, you know, console and sweep Kelly because she stood by him. If anything, Kelly girl, you should be like, you know what? Yeah, it's fucked up, but good luck in court. Because this is the same nigga that would have sold your fucking toe for the next dollar. So it's like, but I will say, Jason definitely, I mean, he was an okay father. I mean, he was an okay father, a horrible husband, but a great businessman. But yeah. Oh, and then Malik, you know what's so interesting about Malik is like, he gives me like water sign vibes. He gives me like, he gives me like a Pisces. I feel like Malik is a Pisces, because he is so sensitive. He's like a very sensitive person. Like, he's very sensitive. Oh no, he's a Cancer. Because he's a fucking mama's boy. Malik is a fucking mama's boy. You know how Tasha Mack be macking, okay? He's fucking mama's boy. And it's so funny because it's like, he obviously has common sense. Like, he's smart. He has common sense, and he makes very valid points, but he be doing very reckless stuff. And that's what I love so much about the game. Like, Malik's character I really enjoy, because his character is just very complex, very compelling, but also very realistic. Like, think about it. Think about all the people you know who are like very smart, and like, let's say if they themselves are not in a particular situation, but from the outside looking in, they'll give you like valid advice. Like, they'll say things that are like, yeah, like, yeah, that's so true. Like, they give constructive advice, they give constructive feedback. They have critical thinking. Like, for example, when Melanie got in bed with Malik, and he was like, nah, this ain't right, because at the end of the day, you're doing this to get back at Derwin, but you're only hurting yourself. He could have easily been like, hey, but he was like trying to protect girl Melanie, right? And so like he definitely is like a sweetheart, but he's just like, he's still like very immature, trying to come of age. And when it comes to his own life, he's like very destructive. It's like he can help other people, but when it comes to his own life, he's very like self-destructive, which is so interesting. So I really like, so far anyways in this season, like I really love how Malik's character is written, because it's like it's very like strong. And of course the actor that is playing him is like doing a phenomenal job. Like the casting, first of all, the writing and the directing, just very strong, very like chef's kiss, baby, chef's kiss. Yeah. Tika something, she's playing Jenna. Tika something is fucking beautiful, okay? It's a beautiful woman.
How's it going?
Obviously not as good as it's going for you. You're glowing.
Also, like,
Must be your new supermodel girlfriend.
oh, and then we got Megan Good, baby. They had everybody in this motherfucking joint. They had everybody up in this joint. Like, the production of this show is just like so fucking good. And then that, like, literally, you got Tinka something, Megan Good, Monique, all within the first 3 minutes of the show. Hello. And then speaking of Monique, okay, let me pause real quick. Speaking of Monique, it's like you had like the Monique show, and it's like even the acting and like the setup, like this, like this, the set design, like as if like we're watching an actual talk show. And then Monique has such a strong personality, and then like, you know, Monique is being Monique, and I'm just like, this is as if I'm watching an actual talk show. Like, just the writing, the directing, just top notch.
Just make sure you have that ridiculous body over my place tonight. I haven't waxed it up. I know how much you like that.
Okay, Parker.
I also want to add, I am tired of these. Ignore my computer overheating, but I need to do this. Ignore my computer overheating, okay? But I am tired of them self-sabotaging. I'm tired of the character self-sabotaging. For example, when Tasha was about to be what's her name? When Tasha was about to be Melanie's surrogate, right? And then Tasha was torn between being Melanie's surrogate or, you know, being in a relationship with Pookie. And it's like, why don't you just, Tasha didn't tell Pookie. Tasha was just like, oh, well, you know, like, I've, you know, prior to us reconciling, you know, I made a promise to somebody. And it's just like, why are you speaking cryptically? Why are you speaking in code? Because now you're trying to allude to the fact that there's another man in your life, right? And you know that that's what he thought. So it's just like, the way these characters be fucking self-sabotaging, it's just like, why? Like, why the fuck would you put it in a way as if it's another man, knowing it's you about to be a whole surrogate? Like, so that's just an example of how they be self-sabotaging in the show, and that be pissing me off, because I'm just like, y'all, please stop. Or when Jason was trying to offer Chardonnay a car, girl, you on the bus. You is on the fucking bus. If a man is giving you a car for free, bitch, you better motherfucking take it. Who are you trying to show off for? Who are you trying to show off for? What are you trying to prove? Oh yeah, I'm all bad. I could do bad all by myself. Girl, if you don't take that goddamn car, you can still be bad and still get a car by a man for free. I was just like, girl, what the like, why are you doing this? Why are you putting up a fight? Take the fucking car. I was just like, I would understand if you want your partner to appreciate you and where you come from in all aspects of you, yes, but that does not mean that your partner cannot upgrade you. So you see, it's just stuff like that where I'm like, why the fuck are y'all self-sabotaging? Why? I'm really crying. Not the police. Okay, I'm on season 5, episode 22. Just literally on like the beginning of it. And coming from, episode 21, Malik crazy ass in the middle of nowhere, him and Jenna get to fighting. Jenna throws the phone and the keys, so now he can't go to the game. And now they're back in San Diego. They're like, where's Malik? And they put out a search for him. And then it's like, wherever Malik and Jenna are, they're literally tussling over the keys. And then the officers, like, they come and like, wee, wee. And they're like, you're coming with us to Malik. And it's just like, and like, oh, sucky. Mind you, he's already running late for the game. Just to find out that they were actually taking him to the game and not to jail because him and, Jenna were getting in a tussle. So I'm like, that is so funny. But oh my goodness, their relationship is just so like, that's trauma love right there. That is the epitome of trauma love, y'all. Don't do it. Can we talk about Jason and Chardonnay? These people got married as a joke, and then now they falling in love, and then Jason talking about some, I got you spot an A. I'm like, this man Jason, I don't know if this is like, what do you guys think? Do you think like this is like just some reaction to like the whole divorce and Kelly thing, or do you think like he's growing? Because this is a total 180 from how he was with Kelly. Like, he literally bought this woman a car, bought her own spa business. Okay, well, bought her spa business. So he's literally going all out. Like, he's literally in the dumps with the girl. Chardonnay lives in the ghetto. Like, he's literally going all out for her. But for Kelly, you see, that's one thing about black women we don't okay, even too with Chardonnay was trying to play tough cookie, like I can do bad all by myself. But girl, look at you, look at all the great stuff you're getting. And it's just like, poor Kelly couldn't even get a grain of rice. A grain. So it's just so interesting and funny to see how like Jason has like a complete 180 when it comes to like his relationship with women. Like, this man is literally going out his way for her, and it's just so interesting. Ooh, child. Ooh, motherfucking child. Ooh, this nigga Derwin is a motherfucking selfish ass nigga. This nigga is selfish as a mug. You can't even let your wife, who literally uprooted her life, gave up her dreams, literally been supporting you through thick and thin, you can't even let this woman go and live her life, live out her dreams, accomplish her goals because she's supposed to sit behind you. You see how these men are? Y'all see how these men are? It's like they want trophy wives. They want literally just for women to be trophies, just to sit there on the shelf and just stare at them while the men go ahead and live their lives, accomplish their goals, live their dreams, and the women are just supposed to sit there looking pretty. Like, Derwin is so fucking selfish. Like, this nigga just nigga's fucking selfish as hell. Like, seriously, you not even letting your wife, Melanie, who's literally been by your side since day one. And it's so funny because you literally went ahead, you cheated on her, right? That initiated the breakup. Then during the whole breakup, that was when the whole games of Melanie and Derwin, right? And then you got another girl pregnant. The girl kept the baby, right? And you want to be an active father, perfect. But then when Melanie told you about her situation and her abortion with another man during y'all's breakup period, you got jealous, you got upset, you didn't even want to talk to her. So it's like, literally, see how women will literally, we gotta stop being nice. We have to stop being nice. Like, we this just no, because this nigga Derwin, you literally have it all. There's nothing wrong with your woman wanting to live her dream, accomplish her goals, and not just be a fucking trophy. Finally, Derwin came to his goddamn senses. And Malik and Jenna. Oh my god. Malik and his just horrible relationships. I don't know if it's just his mommy issues. Him and I forgot the first lady that he was married to. That was pathetic. But him and Jenna was just sad. Like, that's just so sad. Like, homegirl was just gone on the drugs. And it's just so interesting how like Malik did like a whole, maybe not a whole, but like at least a 90-degree change, you know. Like, he's like staying away from the drugs and alcohol. Definitely not staying away from the sex though, but at least he's staying away from the drugs, and at least he's getting Jenna to help. But when she spat on that nigga, I was like, damn. But you know, when she gets in a better place, she'll probably like regret it, or at least be like, damn, he was trying to help me, you know. So yeah, I'm now starting season 6, so I'll be back with a part 2 on the game. But thank you for tuning in to Old School Saturdays. Like, this is a segment, I'm still trying to figure things out, but this is a segment where I'm literally just like watching older stuff and literally just ranting and talking about it. So I'll be back with a part 2 on the game. And in the meantime, before I go, remember to stay fly and never be dry, and always be fierce. Deuces.